time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Lee. Kobe White is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic and it's Isaac in at the power forward position. And for the 76ers, George is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. These teams facing off for the second straight time, Clark, something we're seeing more often now in the NBA.
And, I love it. It's kind of like a playoff scenario, a chance to make instant adjustments.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Lee with the steal. Inside, Giddey off on the layup. Walker against Giddey. Fires from 18. Shots good by Walker.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
On the wing, Lee. Over George. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Walker in the post. White on him. Walker the pass to Embiid. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. White left side. Over George. White, good.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
To the paint, here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
We can't measure heart. He's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And it's White missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Walker kicks to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Right side, White. And Embiid with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. White looking around. To end the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
His first personal foul.
Tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago. It has served them well.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Look at Philadelphia. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, the Bulls. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And I think for the 76ers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George.
One shot.
That free throw good from George.
Always been nails from the line, something George takes pride in.
Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Maxey. There's the three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Giddey kicks to White. Stolen. Here's Grimes. He had 15 points last outing. Maxey on the wing. Giddey defending. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Grimes. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Assist from Josh Giddey.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. Takes the 13-footer, and Lee pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Embiid, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Almost, but it rolls out. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. Shoots over White. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
White the pass to Lee. Back to White. The dish now to Lee. Over George. Drilled from 11 feet out. Lee's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Giddey. 76ers getting the bucket. The pass to Vucevic. George against Lee. Isaac kicks to Lee. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Rejected by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Walker.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Outside, White. Here's Giddey. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Maxey. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Isaac outside. Pass to Giddey. Passes it to Vucevic. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Isaac down low. Guarded by Walker. Isaac passes to Giddey. Right side, White. Puts up a 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And Embiid drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Giddey against Maxey. Rejected by Walker. Here's George. Maxey looking it over. The kick out to Walker. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Walker's got 12 in the game. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the 76ers.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Boy, just a perfect, I mean perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
All right, fans, if you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make some noise.
Making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 23 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
Man, it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Giddey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Out to Lee. Shoots over Embiid.
And, you know, Embiid is a decorated defender, a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Here's Maxey. And it's sent back by Isaac.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Giddey, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Grimes with the bucket. Now Giddey. He's got 6. Vicious to Lee. Back to Giddey. To the inside. That's good from Collins. On the assist from Giddey.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Up top, Maxey. Giddey defending. Maxey, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Walker. The second chance effort. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Lee against George. Tries it from 19. No good from Lee. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against Chicago. Lee with the block. They recover it. They get it back. Here's George. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Lee passes to Isaac. Makes it off the glass.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Now, here is George. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. Here's Embiid. Back to George. No good that time. Good D by Lee.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Grimes. He's got 5. Good on the bucket. Grimes has got 7 points.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Lee. Here's Isaac. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Outside, Walker. George looking around. Lee with the steal. Over George. Rebound by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
We've got Maxey. Oubre out there with Walker. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And Lee with the stuff.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Zero hesitation. Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
And here's Herter. No scoring in this one. Here's Giddey. And that one's drained from the low block. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Giddey against Maxey. Over Giddey. And that one's good. Maxey. Maxey's got 7 points.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Pass to Lee. Here's Money. Bulls moving the ball around. And the pass to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Over Oubre. No good from Lee. The The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Walker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Maxey. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Collins checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Works that one inside. Nice.
Eddie Walker.
Lee against Oubre. Lee bounce pass. And that one good.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Maxey. It's Drummond, top of the key. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Dosunmu. Maxey, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
On the wing, Lee. He's covered by Maxey. Collins dishes to Lee. 6 to shoot. Over Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre with it. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Bulls trail by 5.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And he comes up with the deuce. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Maxey, no good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Lee at Chicago with another bucket.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Outside, Maxey. Knocked loose. And here they come. Pass to Money. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Philadelphia on D. 3-point lead. Shots good by Lee. Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout called.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
76ers, TNT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
We check the numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
Get loud for them once again.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
There's really not much else you can do against Drummond, man. He's skilled at looking past defenders to get to the finish.
Oubre against Lee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Moves. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And your Sixers youth dance team.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Money. Whitey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Here's Lee. Great D that time from Oubre.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Lee against Oubre. Shot on the wing. Shot is good. The 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lee. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Over Giddey. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's White. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeded. And that one's good. Mr. Moves.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Walker against Isaac. Shoots over Walker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And it's sent back by Drummond. To the middle. Now the 76ers on the break. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in.
What's up?
Bulls trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run, Maxey with the block. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting for
It's
Chicago.
on Kelly Oubre.
Lee.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Lee. And both free throws good for Lee. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Bulls trail by 10. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, he's a taller guy for the one spot, and as we just saw, he puts that length to good use.
Here's Mr. Moves. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Back to Lee. And it's in there. Lee's got 16.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Mr. Moves. Light covering, and Walker kicks to Maxey. Back to Walker. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. To the paint. And Lee with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Mr. Moves. That shot off. Isaac with some nice D. He kicks to Lee. Down low. And Lee with the stuff.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Josh Giddey.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Maxey against Giddey. Maxey, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Giddey, the pass to Isaac. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second
persistence pace. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. One drops. He ties it up.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Maxey against Giddey. And the dunk by Walker.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Now here's Lee. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressive. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Lee in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The pass to Grimes. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Grimes has got 9.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside, George pass to Maxey. Vucevic against Embiid. Joel Embiid, too big.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Giddey kicks to White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Up top, Walker. Giddey defending. That one good for 2. 25 points for Walker.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Giddey against Maxey. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And it's good for 2. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. And you look at Walker, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside. And, of course, lights out.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Tell you what, it's almost impossible to keep these young bucks off the glass. So much energy and explosiveness. Really hard to get a body on these guys.
Giddey the pass to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
The kick out to Walker. Can he keep it going? Basket good. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Lee. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lee. That one goes. Count it. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
Lee outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go from 14. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it was good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
Giddey against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Substitution for your 76ers. Kelly Oubre Jr. McCabe.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
For 3.
Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Maxey against Giddey. Embiid wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And another miss. Woof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. White against Maxey. Lock at 6. Here's Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Oubre. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's the pass to Embiid. Looking to end the run. Embiid is just too strong inside.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Giddey the pass to White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Giddey against Maxey. Pass to Mr. News. Oubre outside. Maxey on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. He gets it in there. Maxey's got 9.
Well, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Giddey against Maxey. Vucevic trying to get open. Giddey, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
First one falls for him. And so Walker nails both of them. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Second team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 11. Oubre outside. From about 19 feet. Rebounded by Isaac. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Giddey against Maxey. Vucevic down low. And off the glass. That one's good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Williams is checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry comes in for Maxey. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Money comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Out to White. Good work defensively by Lowry. The 76ers trail by 4. To the inside, Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
foul. And you don't ever want to get... to the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bulls leading by 3. Money passes to White. Collins trying to break free. White, good. White's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Mr. Moves passes to Lowry. Oubre outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Herter. The 76ers again can't hit it. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's White. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Stolen by Collins. Here's Money, and he drives in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Zach Collins.
Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. You look at George, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Dosunmu, another player that gets it done from beyond the arc.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
And he sinks the second.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
2 minutes remaining.
Knocked away.
2 minutes.
And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. That one drops for him. Oubre's got 7.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail by 4. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Passes it to Herter. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Money. It's White on the wing. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Money. And he gets the jumper to drop. And it's 6 points for Money.
Kobe White.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mr. Moves. White covering. White with the defensive effort.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Money. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. For 3, Oubre. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 10 points for him.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Mr. Moves. Andre Drummond is out there with Walker. Then there's Oubre, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. He feeds it to Drummond. The shot's good. Drummond's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Sends Dosunmu to the free throw line.
For Chicago.
That one on Maxey.
At the line for one.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Oubre. There's the triple. They get it back. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Lee, and he converts the layup. Lee's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Passes to Herter, launches it, gets the three-pointer to fall. Herter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Maxey driving the lane. Good. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 assists.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey, quick on the drive.
Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Walker, and it's sent back by Drummond. Walker goes in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And Lee with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Not going to go that time. Collins with some nice D. Kicks it to Lee. Down low. Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Oubre. And Lee pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's defended by Herter. Mr. Moves passes to Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Oubre. Outside, Walker. Herter against Oubre. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 3. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Lee's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Fades. Again, Chicago.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Maxey. Hands the 12-footer. Maxey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Back to Lee. Over Oubre. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Picked him clean. Now Herter. He dishes it to Lee. Baseline jumper. Yes, that goes in. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're
forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Lee outside. Walker with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
To the middle. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Driving to the basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Bulls. Vucevic check in for Collins. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Money. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Giddey. He takes it in. Here's Isaac. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls.
Shooting for Chicago.
On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns
2 shots.
and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Maxey's checked in for Mr. Moves. And a change for the Bulls. Whitey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And both free throws good for Isaac. The 76ers trail by 7. Maxey with it. Nobody near George. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. No good from Lee. Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Walker the pass to Embiid. Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Giddey. Out to Lee. Front past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Maxey passes to Walker. Shoots over Isaac. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Maxey on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Philadelphia.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Giddey kicks to White. That's a 2 from Lee. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The 76ers trail by 11. And the 76ers call time here. Lee really making a difference here.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game. Lights out.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful. Right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Maxey passes to Walker. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Here's Lee. Shoots over Walker. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got 43 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And that one is good.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. You can fill it up in a hurry.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Lee with the ball. George picks him up. Here's Vucevic. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 11. And Walker kicks to Maxey. The pass to Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem. And he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
White left side. Isaac outside. Pass to Lee. On the wing, Giddey. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Walker finds Maxey. High, arcing shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Maxey's got 27.
Maxey, an exciting player to watch. So unpredictably hard to guard.
Here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Passes it to White. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Embiid. The Bulls with another miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're behind by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unloads. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. So it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.